You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Ryan Spitzer, Jack Samuels. A few days ago, I had an idea. A bit of a crazy idea, for sure, but not a bad idea. It all started when I watched this episode of the Chuckle Sandwich podcast, and I thought, wow, these guys are really freaking Scott the Woz out. Then I heard this exchange.
There's sometimes he needs to be smacked around a little bit, otherwise he'll just go and, I don't know, start shooting rats with a
this
shotgun.
Is how many podcasts have you done without Slimesicle so far?
This is our second.
Second? Okay, I can tell. There's a lot of heat in the room.
No wonder this doesn't feel right. It's because it isn't. Everything is wrong, and these guys need my help, desperately. The only way Chuckle Sandwich can be saved from its inevitable downward spiral is with a third member. But who? I racked my brain, compounding variables and calculating view counts, even going so far as to Google some things. Then it hit me. Who better than me? A popular content creator with many adoring fans. So I set to work immediately. Of course, I couldn't just ask to be on their podcast. I bet they get 1,000 messages a day asking that very same thing. No, I had to stand out. But how? Then it hit me again. I'm a professionally trained actor with over 1 IMDb credit. Why not do exactly what I do best and send them an audition tape? It'll be the perfect thing to open their eyes to this brilliant idea. I knew it had to be silly, off the cuff, and include a few Chuckle Sandwich in-jokes. So without thinking too hard about the script or if I should even be doing this in the first place, I started recording. But it proved harder than I thought. Just because I can make the cashier at Trader Joe's laugh with my credit card-related antics doesn't mean diddly squat once the cameras start rolling. So after take, after take, after take, after take, I gave up. And I threw the script away. I now present my first real take. Yo, what's up? I'm Jack, and here's why I think you should let me be the third member of the Chuckle Sandwich podcast. You guys are missing your chuckle meat, and I'm a hot slice fresh off the chuckle. So here's a few things I could provide to the podcast. First of all, amazingly good looks, so you can finally help reach that female audience. Second of all, I will make you piss yourself laughing. And last, I'm a child of divorce, so I'm really skilled at conflict resolution. And now my audition. No, I've never been to Enumclaw, Washington. Oh, letting a horse ravage my colon? Yeah, I've done that. Oh, thick water, you say? Yeah. Hey, let me try a sip. Oh, thanks. Whoa. Oh, you can't fool me. I know that's cum. That's my audition, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to being on the podcast. So I'm around tomorrow or whenever you want to record. Just let me know. Good enough, I said. And it was time to send it off to the Chuckle Sandwich guys. But after uploading it to YouTube and typing up an email, just as I was about to press send, doubt began to creep in. Was this a mistake? Was I potentially burning future connections by making an absolutely insane first impression? Were they even going to click what I sent them? The answer to all of these questions was, I don't know. And when I don't know, I ask people I trust, like my dad.
L plus ratio plus touch grass.
And he said, why not? So I pressed send. And within minutes, I had a response from Jay Schlatt, one of the members of the podcast. Recipient inbox full. But before I could even process that, I had a response from the other member, Ted. Delivery status notification. Failure. Failure? Me? A failure? It was like the email was calling me out directly. Me, a failure. No, a failure would take this low point and let it break them. Me, I take it as a challenge. So I DM'd both guys my message on Instagram. And then I went camping somewhere with no service for 3 days. I knew that by the time I came back, I would know whether or not I was going to snag that coveted spot on the Chuckle Sandwich podcast. So when I finally made it back to civilization, what did I find? Did I see the response exactly as I imagined? Was I gonna be on the podcast? No, of course not. I saw nothing. My experiment had come to an end. I was not gonna be on the Chuckle Sandwich podcast. So what does this all add up to? To the untrained observer, it might seem like absolutely nothing. I spent time making an audition tape and trying to track these guys down, only to be in exactly the same state I am in right now, which is not a member of the Chuckle Sandwich podcast. But I do think I got something out of it. Sure, I didn't fulfill my ultimate goal, but I didn't really think I was going to in the first place. I just thought it was going to be fun. And really, I was right. If there was a takeaway from this whole experience, this is it. Whether you think something is completely inevitable or completely impossible, as long as you're going to have fun doing it, go for it. No matter if it's the most cringe thing you've ever done in your life, which this was. Just go for it. That's all I got. Take care, everyone. See you in 2 years when I upload another video, and bye.